Hi, this is Jose Feliciano speaking on behalf of Bette Midler, Robert Englund, Mike Farrell, Julie Harris, and John Denver. What I'm about to say concerns us all. I am sadly amazed at the unbelievable rate of growth in Orange County. We must stop and ask ourselves some important questions. Why are we losing our majestic canyons? Are we really increasing the quality of our lives or just adding to the congestion and smog? Walk, run, bike, or bus with other concerned citizens into the heart of Laguna Canyon on Saturday, November 11th, Veterans Day. Meet at the Tell, the center of Laguna Canyon at 11 a.m. For more information, call area code 714-859-HELP. Bring your friends and family because together we can make a difference. Remember, once it's gone forever.
I'm Lida Lenny. Presently, I am Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Laguna Beach, and the organization that I founded was the Laguna Canyon Conservancy. I started it on December 17, 1987, and I started it because it was evident then that there were things that were happening to the canyon that we needed to respond to. One night at the City Council, we had issues that involved people who lived in the canyon. We had a whole council room full of those people. And what I suggested was that they pass around a yellow tablet and sign up names and addresses and phone numbers, and that I would call a meeting of a group of people to save the canyon. And that's how it evolved. And we, in the meantime, have been trying to get access to the Irvine Company, get access to the owner, Donald Bren, who, by the way, is one of the richest men in the world, to ask him to set aside this land, to either donate it or to help us find a way to buy it so that we can preserve it. So up until now, we've been working within the system and quietly, I would say. But with the release of the environmental impact reports and the fact that we're looking at such a short timeline, we have begun to use other kinds of tactics, including picketing, first at Donald Bren's home outside of Linda Isle, where he lives, just to make sure that he is getting the message, because we have had no response from him.
We have the traffic, the pollution is going to be so severe. The Irvine Company and Michigan Corporation is pushing this development. They hired their own specialists to come up with the environmental impact report. What that says is that this development would add 36,700 daily, that is every day, additional car trips every day on Laguna Canyon Road.
The good news is that Orange County citizens are uniting to protect the environment. And that's what our effort is on November 11th. It's a showdown in Laguna Canyon to protect Orange County canyons across the county. We need right now to make a stand, and it is a showdown in Laguna Canyon to protect all of the canyons. You can have an impact. Your citizen input can make a difference. We need to know now why and how. What should we protect? With that protection, we can take it to the Board of Supervisors and make a difference on our environment. Join us now and join us November 11th. Right now, let's hear your input. What needs to be done and why? Should we give up these beautiful resources? Ask yourself, if not us, who?
Hey guys, make it look good. Turn around. Let me see those. Let me see that jersey.
This land is your land. And this land.
Brad, residents against development.
I believe in it too.
Lane. If there's not enough room for the bike, walk the bike.
Saturday, November 11th, Veterans Day, 1989. But this Veterans Day is more than a remembrance of those who took a stand for their country. Today, thousands came together to take a stand for the land, to preserve open space for all of us. And the stand took place this day in one cherished canyon in Orange County. The Laguna Canyon is the place, and today is the time. The 11th month, the 11th day, and for this canyon, the 11th hour. Harry Huggins is executive coordinator for the walk.
And yet,
riding along and reacting to the event is Michael Wilson, an attorney from Hawaii, who fought to save Sandy Beach. He won. They won. In the long term, we won. Michael Wilson captured by the spirit of the moment.
This type of demonstration of support is exponentially greater than what we saw publicly in terms of numbers. If our democratic process does not allow the expression
On a matter of operations here today, if you find yourself lost in more than a figurative sense, like you're detached from the people you were with, you should go to the blue tent command post. Right.
I have some months ago melted.
As much as I have there for a while, but
sometimes to do these heavy outdoor things with your clothes.
All right. What I'd like you, can everybody hear me back there? The people back there by the balloon, are you hearing me okay? I want to introduce the Laguna Canyon Conservancy now. If they'll please come up here. I want every one of them up here. Come on. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you. I'd now like to introduce to you the founder of the Laguna Canyon Conservancy and also Mayor Pro Tem Lida Lenny.
Boy, am I glad to see you. We have had hundreds of people working on this night and day for 6 weeks, but we had no idea what kind of a success it would be until you showed up. So would you please give yourselves a tremendous ovation for being here and for making this a success. You are absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Because what we've got here is the beginning of a coalition, an environmental movement that is going to make itself felt in Orange County politics in a way that the supervisors have no idea. You are going to make the difference to what happens to the land here in Orange County. Here is where we draw the line. I want you to say it with me. No development in Laguna Canyon. Let me hear it. No development in Laguna Canyon. Tremendous ovation. That's huge. Your energy, your commitment, and your caring to save this unique and beautiful canyon. Johnny! You are going to make the difference to what happens to the land here in Orange County. The message is going to Donald Brin. 66 richest man in the world. Hey, everybody worries about Donald Trump, and he's only number 80 on the list. Okay? Donald Bren is number 66. Donald Bren could dedicate this land for future generations, and we'd name it after him. Sure we would. To preserve the plants and animals that live there now. We have a vision that the only 3 natural lakes in Orange County can be restored to the people. We have a vision that people may come here with their children and grandchildren to walk softly on the land and to discover the awesome secrets, who will better understand their place in the world because they can escape from the man-made environment to a place of natural beauty. The Irvine Company is one of the biggest donators to political campaigns. But I'll tell you a secret. You live in a democracy. Donald Bren has 1 vote. Count it, 1.
A couple of important points in my welcome. One is, as mayor of this city, I will continue to negotiate professionally and thoroughly and firmly with Donald Bren and the offices of the Irvine Company. And we will not forsake the needs of the people of Orange County.
He represents the origin of this canyon. His name is Little Crow. He's an ordained minister, and I'd like to welcome him to the podium.
A sacred place, as all places within the universe are sacred. There is that word in my nation, the Lakota Nation, which says Nakakweasan, which means we are all related. And in that relationship, it is for us to share the understanding that harmony and balance is the spiritual essence of our creation. And that we are not separated by color, or politics, or economics, or religion, or social status, for we are all members of the same tribe, the tribe of humanity.
Today was a day for the people to speak out with thousands of voices, and as concerned responsible individuals. Interviews are by Camille Bertolet.
Tell me what you think of Donald Bren's project.
I think it's going to devastate the area around here. It's a very fragile environment. What it will do to the wildlife, but not only that, but just the impact on Laguna Beach with traffic, air pollution, water runoff, toxic runoff from the golf course and from lawns. It's just got to be stopped. It's got to be moved further out towards the spectrum. This is one of Southern California's most precious resources, and we just can't rest until something is done.
So many people here, not only just from Laguna, but from all over the county, all over. Saw a sign from somebody from Pennsylvania was here just for the walk. And I think it would be just great if Donald Bren would come down here and see all of this and just say, hey, you won, you've got it back. But I don't think that's going to happen.
We love the Laguna Beach area, and we spend a lot of time down in this area, and it's a real shame to see this kind of natural scenery fall to the onslaught of development.
From San Clemente, and I've been in Laguna area for about 10 years now, and I absolutely love it. And I'm really hoping that they maintain it the way it is now, because it's gorgeous. We've had enough development in this area, and it's time to slow it down a little bit and everybody think about it rationally, developers and all the people here today.
You came from Pennsylvania.
Yes, I used to live here.
And you really came back to join the walk.
Yes.
What do you think of it?
I think it's wonderful. I can't believe all these people are here. The Irvine Company thinks nobody cares. I hope this sends a message to the Board of Supervisors.
My name's Lori Onan. I'm from Brea.
tell us some of your thoughts on this event and the project.
I think this is a great day. I'm just amazed that so many people turned out, and I think it's very important to show that there's countywide support for stopping overdevelopment of one of our last beautiful canyons, and we're just going to keep rolling.
Hi, thanks for coming. I'm a new neighbor. I've only been here about 8 months, and as you know, I make my living scaring people. And a lot of times reporters and journalists ask me what scares me, and I got to tell you, I think it's Mr. Donald Bren in the Irvine area. I think maybe we should unleash Freddy on Laguna Laurel, huh? Take his revenge on suburbia. No, truly, what scares me is the hand-in-hand greed and disregard for the environment. I've been around a bit the last couple of years, and believe me, this canyon is a gem. It's a jewel of the state, and I just can't imagine what would happen with this project. Aside from the impact on this canyon, I've heard rumors that we would destroy Main Beach. I summered there in the 50s for 10 years, and you know, it would be too many memories to say goodbye to see it ruined because of sprinklers on a golf course. So let's all continue to fight, and thanks for coming today.
I represent a group of people that have gone through very much what you're about to go through. They're called the Save Sandy Beach Initiative Coalition, and 180,000 people in Honolulu that created the largest election victory in the history of the state are we consider to be part of that group too, because they're the people that voted to save Sandy Beach. I say that because we went through a lot. In fact, we went to the Supreme Court 3 times. We've gone to the legislature. We've been working for 2 years. And the point is that we won. We prevailed.
Tell me where you're from.
We're from Laguna Beach, both of us.
We need to develop this area.
North Laguna? What do you think of this event?
I think it's terrific. I'm really pleased with the turnout. I think the speakers have been fantastic so far, and I think it's, I feel a synergy developing, which I hope will continue.
What are your feelings about the Laguna Laurel project?
Well, I've opposed it mainly because I don't think that there's any infrastructure to support that kind of huge development. And this is the last open canyon here in Orange County, I think in Southern California, and I just cannot justify any development here.
It's a tremendous inspiration to be here today. I think the last thing I should say to you is, throughout our campaign, even though we had gathering after gathering with respect to Sandy Beach, we never once had the kind of gathering that you have here today. And the reason I point that out is because you are important to us. I'm going to go back. I'm going to let them know what's happened here today. And you are going to end up being leaders in our community because of the demonstration of support that you made here. It is truly inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The news media covered the event from the air and from the ground. Portions of this program were beamed by satellite that evening to CNN, the cable news network. What next? Well, the goal is to persuade the Orange County Board of Supervisors to use the power of their office to set aside this land, to avoid siding again with developers who are determined to destroy rapidly disappearing open space. What kind of a day was it? It was a day to take a stand for a natural park. It was a day for humanity. It was a day, as Walter Cronkite used to say, a day like all days, filled with those events which alter and illuminate our time. We were there. We were all there. I'm Walt Ross.
This land was made for you and me.
I feel quite good that we've made the statement we set out to make. The statement's going to be heard, and we've started a ball rolling that I don't think it's going to stop. I don't think it's ever going to stop. I don't think we're ever going to go to sleep again in Orange County like we have for the last few years. We went asleep. We came under the disguised feeling that progress was inevitable.
Imagine the world is sparkling new, the oceans are clean, the air we breathe too. People are caring for the earth again, memories of wisdom once forgotten. Rainforests are thriving, the animals are surviving, there's nothing we can't see in our minds. I see the ozone all healed up, I see new cars that don't pollute, canyons without freeways, I see rain, no more drought. I see a new world where people care again, remembering forgotten dreams of paradise. I see a new world where love rules over all and boundaries seem to fall. The world is filled with singing, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Share my vision with me, a world where all are free. The earth is singing, it's in our souls ringing. Open your heart and set yourself free. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. People in every nation having all they need, love pouring out into our hearts, healing suffering and greed. I see a new world where people care again, remembering forgotten dreams of paradise. I see a new world where love rules over all and boundaries seem to fall. The world is filled